Bitcoin has been surging lately. In fact, Bitcoin is closing in on a record high. What might this tell us about where more conventional assets are headed?
Bitcoin, for those of you who don't know, is an electronic online currency that was created in 2009. It was made by someone who did it under the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto.
It saw an opportunity, the perfect opportunity, to introduce a new radical technology and a new radical approach to money and finance at just the right moment, when people would be very open to making this big shift that's required to adopt a new currency.
Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency that is mined by a network of supercomputers that essentially hack away at complex mathematical equations to earn bitcoins. There are a finite amount of bitcoins. One of the benefits of Bitcoin is that it takes out the middlemen. No financial intermediaries need to be used in a Bitcoin transaction. This allows for anonymity in a transaction, as well as the ability to transfer currency around the globe in the matter of seconds. Some of the world's most successful business people have actively supported the growth of Bitcoin. This includes Virgin America CEO Richard Branson and Microsoft's Bill Gates.
Bitcoin is something that you've been interested in and supportive of. In fact, one can pay for a tour on Virgin Galactic up to the moon with Bitcoin. I think the Winklevoss twins have said that they would do exactly that. You think this is a currency that's really going to work eventually?
Well, I think it is working, and there will be other currencies like it that may be even better. But in the meantime, there's a big industry around Bitcoin, and people have made fortunes out of Bitcoin. Some people have lost money out of Bitcoin.
It's volatile. It's volatile.
Yeah, but it is quite volatile. But when in volatility, people can make money out of volatility.
Well, Bitcoin is exciting because it shows how cheap it can be. Bitcoin is better than currency in that you don't have to be physically in the same place. And, of course, for large transactions, currency can get pretty inconvenient.
Bitcoin is a currency that can lose up to 80% of its value in seconds.
Although Bitcoin reached its one-month high recently, there are some fears about its volatility. Earlier this year, Bitcoin split on a decision about its blockchain technology. Therefore, Bitcoin will be implementing new technology. This gives the market fear that Bitcoin users will not adopt the new system, thus bringing more risk and volatility ahead. Cryptocurrencies are being used to raise capital by more and more companies. As the bubble continues to grow, analysts believe a crash has a greater chance of affecting investor sentiment about stocks, especially in the technology and financial sectors. What has some market observers concerned is that in less than 6 months, Bitcoin went from around $1,000 a token to $5,000 a token. Joe Kinahan, the chief market strategist at brokerage TD Ameritrade, says, "Any product that blows up, there's always a risk of collateral damage."
But the big thing that's really happened is that it's become more mainstream. You have, many more companies accepting it, many more companies using it in terms of retailers and things like that. So it's become more mainstream. Therefore, it has become more correlated with the markets rather than being inversely correlated. It's now highly correlated with the markets, and I think it's something to keep an eye on.